discuss prior to entrance of the jurors?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Jurors, please.
Rise for the jury.
Good afternoon. Thank you. You may be seated.
Counsel, your next witness. Thank you. We call Officer Zachary to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and the penalty of perjury?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. You may have a seat. Pull the chair right up to the microphone. When you're comfortable, please state and spell your name for the record.
Yeah, it's Officer Zachariah Vanderwerf. First name is spelled Zachariah. Last name is Vanderwerf. That's VANDER, capital WERF.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you. Sir, where are you currently employed?
Through the City of Lansing Police Department.
How long have you been with the City of Lansing Police Department?
9 years.
What position do you currently hold?
I'm currently with our VCI team.
What is a VCI team?
It's Violent Crime Initiative. So our overarching goal is to reduce violent crime in the greater Lansing area.
How long have you been assigned to the VCI team?
Since January.
Oh. And prior to January, what position did you hold with the Lansing Police Department?
I was a road patrol officer.
What are the responsibilities of a road patrol officer with the Lansing Police Department?
Typically, the primary responsibilities are calls for service, 911 calls that you respond to.
And were you working as a road patrol officer with the Lansing Police Department back on October 14th of 2023?
Yes.
Did you have any particular assignment in the city?
Not any particular assignments. I was just assigned to noon shift road patrol.
No different quadrants or anything in the city, any wards?
I can't remember if we were doing sectors or districts, but I was assigned to that area where I responded to the call.
All right, well, let's talk about that a little bit. So on October 14th, 2023, at approximately 8:45 p.m., did you receive a dispatch to the area of Durant Park in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
What was the nature of the dispatch taking you to that area?
Nature of the call was a possible overdose.
What type of response is required of you when receiving a dispatch to a possible overdose?
I guess it all depends on the situation, how far you are from it. Typical response, if it was like unknown breathing status, or let's say not conscious, not breathing, typically we would respond lights and sirens to that. But I think we were actually extremely close to this call when it came out when we were dispatched, so we just went right to Durant Park.
Very good. Were you accompanied with anyone else, if you remember?
Yes, I was a field training officer, and Officer Malik was with me.
What does a field training officer mean?
So our responsibilities are, so when you are employed through the City of Lansing Police Department, you go through a process of essentially just being taught how to do the job.
What did you find when you arrived at Durant Park?
So when I exited, I used my flashlight and then I shined it towards the middle of Durant Park. And then at that point, I could see that somebody was lying down in the center of the park. So then I ran over to them to see what their status was.
Were there any other bystanders in the area?
Not that I was aware of. She was actually by herself in the middle of the park.
All right, and you said she, were you familiar with this subject at all?
Yes.
How did you know this subject?
Prior calls for service, seeing her walk around through the area, but mostly through police contacts.
Did you know her name?
I had forgotten it at the time, but then I was able to look at her hospital band and then it was able to jog my memory.
So at the time that you made contact with her, she was wearing a hospital band?
Yes,
And what was the name that you saw there?
Alicia Gallegos.
Was Alicia conscious when you made contact with her?
So when I ran up to her, she was lying on the ground. And then when I spoke to her, she immediately sat up.
Was she physically able to speak words to you?
Yes, she was.
Did she need any medical intervention from you specifically?
Nothing for me, no.
Were medics on their way to the scene?
Yes.
And did you wait there for medics to come along with her?
Yes.
How long did it take medics to arrive to the scene?
I'm not sure how long it took. I don't recall how long it took them.
Okay. What happened once they arrived?
So once they arrived, I believe it wasn't the medics as of yet, but they stood by with me until the medics arrived. So I think it was just the fire department that arrived first.
Okay, I understand. So tell us why there's a difference between the fire department and the medics that show up.
So just typical response that I've seen is typically our medics are embedded within the fire department. So the fire department typically responds with the medics to something like overdoses.
Once the medics were called into the scene from standby, was she treated at the scene or something different?
No, they walked her to the ambulance, and then my understanding is they transported her to Sparrow Hospital.
Where's Sparrow Hospital located?
1215 East Michigan Ave.
And is that in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
What would be the most, or the closest cross street to that location?
It would be Pennsylvania and Michigan.
Did you accompany the transport at all?
No.
And did you assist in any other way on October 14th, 2023 with Alicia Gallegos?
No.
I think you have nothing further.
Cross.
Good afternoon, officer.
Good afternoon.
So you had testified that you had several contacts with Ms. Gallegos before this particular evening.
Yes.
Were any of those other contacts in regards to overdoses specifically?
Yes, I believe so, but as whether I was a primary or secondary officer, I won't be able to tell you.
Is it fair to say that in general, when you had contact with her, she was under the influence?
Yes, I would say that, yes. In past experiences, yes, she had been under the influence.
Did you have any understanding about her housing situation?
I believe there was a time too that we had responded to like a red tag house where she was inside of that house, but as far as like her living situation outside of that, no.
Okay. You had mentioned that she had a hospital band on. Did you happen to notice what hospital that hospital band was from?
I did not see what hospital it was from, but it seemed very similar to what I see when you wear one at Sparrow since I've been there so much.
Fair enough. Thank you so much, officer.
Redirect.
No, thank you.
Does the jury have any questions? Juror 10. Council, please approach. Sir, what is meant by red tag house?
So a red tag house would be where our city code compliance would tag it for various different reasons, but you can only occupy that residence from like 8 AM to 5 PM. And then after that, you would not be allowed to occupy it.
Any additional questions? No hands raised, any follow-up?
Would that be generally considered a condemned house?
Yes,
Thank you.
Any follow-up?
So the house that we're referencing was what we would say abandoned. We don't believe that Ms. Gallegos had any ownership interest in the home.
I wouldn't be able to tell you if she had any ownership interest in the home, but I can tell you that it was abandoned or condemned.
Thank you.
Any
further?
further?
Thank you.
On behalf of the jury, any questions? May this witness be released from subpoena?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Counsel? May this witness be released?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sir, thank you very much for your time and testimony. You're released from subpoena. Please do not discuss your testimony with any other witness during the pendency of this trial.
Thank you. Thank you,
Next
Judge.
witness.
Thank you. We call Detective Nate Olson to the stand.
Good afternoon. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. And have a seat. Pull the chair right up to the microphone. Feel free to adjust it. And when you are comfortable, please state and spell your name for the record.
Detective Nathan Olson, NATHANOLSON.
Thank you, counsel.
Thank you. Sir, where are you currently employed?
Aiken County Sheriff's Office, have been since 2013.
What position do you hold with the Aiken County Sheriff's Office?
Detective.
Have you held any other positions with the Sheriff's Office?
I was in the jail, road patrol, 2 tours at Tri-County Metro Narcotics, now detective.
How long have you been a detective?
Since 2023 September.
Were you working as a detective back on October 16th
I
of
was,
2023?
yes.
Were you assigned to work an investigation regarding the death of a person by the name of Alicia Gallegos?
I was, yes.
Were you briefed on the circumstances surrounding her body being located?
Yes, I was told that she had a Sparrow bracelet on, so I followed up with Sparrow Hospital at on Michigan Avenue, downtown Madison.
What were you hoping to find out by following up at Sparrow Hospital?
I was hoping to find Alicia's who she was around last person that was with her.
And did you physically respond to Sparrow Hospital?
I did, myself and Detective Hewitt.
Was it this at the main campus in the city of Lansing on Michigan Ave?
Yes, it was.
And who did you end up making contact with at Sparrow?
Sparrow Security, Mark Bowser.
Did you inform Mark Bowser of your, the reason why you were there and the purpose of your visit?
I said I was investigating a suspicious death.
How much information were you able to disclose to him at this point in attempting to find out who she was last around?
That's all I disclosed with him.
What was Mark Bowser able to help you with?
He was able to tell us that she was discharged and let us observe the video of security video of her at Sparrow.
When did you understand that she was discharged?
The day before, October 15th at 01:45 in the morning.
Did that help guide your investigation as to what surveillance to look at?
Yes,
And were you able to physically watch the surveillance while you were there at the hospital?
yes.
Where did that happen while you were in the hospital?
In the security law enforcement room.
Was Mr. Bowser helping you work the system? Was he doing it? Were you doing it alone?
He was working the system.
And did he go back to any recordings from October 15th at approximately 1:45 a.m.?
Yes,
Did you view that video recording for that timestamp?
I did.
And is it shown on a single screen? Are there multiple screens that you're looking at or something different?
I was looking at one screen, but there was multiple cameras.
Why were you looking at specifically one screen? What did you see?
I saw Alicia being escorted out of Sparrow Hospital through the emergency exit, through the garage, going out towards Michigan Avenue. I observed her walk towards Pennsylvania Avenue, approximately 01:56 hours. She made contact with an unknown male briefly. And then I last saw her heading the northbound on Pennsylvania on the east side of the street, just south of Shiawassee. And that was 02:08 hours.
So approximately 2:08 a.m. in the morning,
Correct.
and that would be on the 15th of October 2023.
That's correct.
You indicated that you saw her interact with a man somewhere outside of the Sparrow Hospital, was that correct?
That's correct.
And when you saw her walking north on Pennsylvania, was she walking with this person or was did the person remain?
No, she was alone. It was a very brief interaction with the unknown male.
Now, prior to viewing all of this video, did you have an idea of what Alicia looked like or what she was wearing at that time?
Yes,
How did you find that information out? Were you briefed on it or did you view anything personally?
I was briefed by Detective Kramer.
Were you familiar with Alicia before this date?
I was not.
Now, did Sparrow Hospital give you a copy of this video before you left?
They did not. They told me to request it, which I did the following day. They then, 2 days later, refused to give the video due to privacy.
And as of today's date, were you ever able to get a copy of that video from Sparrow Hospital?
No.
Thank you, I have nothing further.
Cross.
Dr. Olson, you testified that Ms. Gallegos had been escorted out of Sparrow Hospital.
That's right.
Were you given any reason for why she had to be escorted out?
No, it was not.
No further questions. Thank you.
Redirect.
Nothing further, thank you.
Does the jury have any questions? Seeing no hands raised, may this witness be released from subpoena?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. You are released from subpoena. Please do not discuss your testimony with any other witness during the pendency of this matter. Next witness.
Thank you. We call Officer Caitlin Markey to stand. May we approach her?
Please.
Yes.
Ms. Markey. Good afternoon. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? Thank you. Put your hand down. Have a seat. Pull the chair right up to the microphone. It's bendable. Make sure you can comfortably speak into it, and then please state and spell your name for the record.
Caitlin Markey, CAITLIN-MARKEY.
All right. If you hear an objection, please do not answer the question until I've told you whether or not you can. Please let counsel finish before before you answer, so we only have one person talking at a time, and please use words that can be found in the dictionary. If you need a break, please let me know. Any questions? Thank you, counsel. You may proceed.
Thank you. Ma'am, where are you currently employed?
The City of Lansing Police Department.
What position do you hold there?
I'm a police officer.
How long have you been with the Lansing Police Department?
A little over 3.5 years.
Were you working as a police officer with the Lansing Police Department back on October 15th of 2023?
Yes.
Did you have a specific assignment back then?
I was just assigned to road patrol.
What are your responsibilities as a road patrol officer with the Lansing Police Department?
I respond to 911 calls for service and then just patrol the city of Lansing.
As part of your duties as a police officer, are you equipped with a uniform and any recording equipment?
Yes.
And your recording equipment, is that a body worn camera?
Yes.
What engages the recording on that?
I have to double tap it twice.
On October 15th, 2023, at approximately 3:49 a.m., did you encounter a female in the area of Pattonville School in the city of Lansing?
Yes.
What were the circumstances that led to that encounter? Were you dispatched to the area, drove by, or something different?
It was a dispatch call.
What are the circumstances or the nature of that dispatch?
The call was that there was a female on the trail behind the caller's house screaming.
On what screaming? On the trail. The call was that there was a female on the trail.
Screaming. Oh, I'm sorry, behind the caller's house screaming.
And were any other identifying information on who this person may be just from the dispatch?
No.
Did you respond to the area to see what was happening?
Yes.
And were you accompanied by any other officers at that time?
Yes.
Who was the other officer?
Officer Robertson.
What's Officer Robertson's first name?
Oh, Alexis.
Thank you. And what did you find when you arrived on scene?
There was a female on the trail that we spoke with.
Were you familiar with who this female was? Had you had encounters with this female before?
I had not.
Were you able to name identify this female? Did she give her name or anything like that?
The partner that I was with, she was familiar with her.
And do you know what the name of this person was?
Yes, Alicia Gallegos.
In your contact with Alicia, did you engage your body worn camera at that time?
Yes.
Prior to coming to testify today, did you have the opportunity to review what has been marked as People's Proposed Exhibit number 4, which is contained on this flash drive here, that being a copy of your body worn camera from the encounter with Alicia on October 15th, 2023 at approximately 3:49 a.m.?
Yes.
And this copy of your body worn camera, did that fairly and accurately depict what that encounter was and how it went about?
Yes.
At this time, I move to admit exhibit number 4 into evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, that would be.
Number 4.
Yeah, right, 4, admitted.
I'll play this one time for the jury, and then if I have any follow-up questions, I'll ask those.
I don't know which way to go. I'm trying to get to Hayford. Yeah.
What you got over on Hayford? You got someone over there you can stay with?
Yeah. I'm trying to get there, and that's what I got obsessed every time I get out of the hospital. I have to start my life over from scratch, and someone keeps following me and taking my stuff. Like you're trying to stop me and it's driving me crazy.
You know who it is?
No.
No.
It's driving me crazy. I'm scared at the same time. They're like mixing stuff with stuff that they're supposed to. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to stand.
I'm not saying that you're being bad.
I know, but it looks bad when I'm trying to let it all out and go somewhere else and scream by myself.
But people are concerned. That's why they called, right? That's a good thing.
God, I'm insane. Real fast. Father, me pain.
What can I do to help you?
Get me home.
You want to go to Hayford?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to try anything with
No,
nobody.
you're fine.
I'll drive you to Hayford if you
We'll go
want.
to Hayford, but you got to put your stuff in our trunk, okay? All right, come on.
Right.
Okay,
You
throw
should
your
put your stuff in there, okay?
Yeah.
All right, just put. Here, I'll grab it. I got it.
I have money. I even had a
You don't. Hey, take off your bags.
my bag.
Yep, that's
your
gotta go in the
bags
back
gotta go in
too.
And leave your flashlight in the back too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you set it all right there.
Okay. Yeah.
No, put your flashlight in the back.
I know you told me.
Okay.
There you go.
But can't. I receipt and everything.
For what?
Well, cause for when I got off the Greyhound, I went up to cross the street to have a burger and fries. And that's all I did. I had a receipt. It was like $30.
Any needles or anything on you?
$11.
Alright.
Okay, I just gotta pat you down before I put you in my car, okay?
Okay.
Still?
Yeah.
You
As
stand-
still as you can?
Yeah.
Alright.
What's this right here?
I think it's lipstick. Agra. They said that it's a marker.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay, have a seat.
Hayford and what, Alicia?
there's no cross the street. It's Hayford. It's right by Speedwagon. You know what I'm talking about? The corner of Speedwagon or Speedway?
Speedway.
Like Clemens in Michigan?
Yeah.
That where you wanna go?
Yeah, but Clemens might be it's Clemens and Hayford.
Alright, we'll go
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Hop in.
You got it.
So in exhibit number 4, we watched an encounter that happened at approximately 3:49, is that correct? In the morning? Yes. And the person that you spoke of, Alicia, was that the person that was depicted in the video?
Yes,
Was she placed in your vehicle or your partner's vehicle?
mine.
And where did you take her from that scene?
I took her to the intersection of East Michigan Avenue and Hayford Avenue.
Where is that in relation to the Sparrow Hospital?
Maybe a mile or two, it's not very far.
Is it to the east or the west of?
It's to the east.
And after dropping her off at that intersection, did you leave the area to go on other calls, or what happened next?
Yep, I left the area to go on another call.
Now at approximately 4:27 a.m., which would have been around a half hour later, did you encounter Alicia again?
Yes,
Tell us the circumstances regarding encountering her.
there was a dispatch call in the 100 block of South Hayford. There were multiple callers for a female banging her head on the concrete, screaming. That was the dispatch call.
And were you still around the area at that time?
No,
Did you have to respond back to the area to take that dispatch?
yes,
And what did you see when you arrived to that area?
I saw Alicia again. She was in front of the Avenue Cafe on East Michigan Avenue, which is right across the street from Hayford.
What was the name of the cafe?
The Avenue.
Avenue. During the second encounter, did you engage your body worn camera again?
Yes,
And have you had the opportunity to view what's been marked as proposed exhibit number 5?
yes,
And does proposed exhibit number 5 fairly and accurately depict your interaction with Alicia on October 15th, 2023 at approximately 4:27 a.m.?
yes.
Move to admit exhibit number 5 in evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
5 is admitted.
I'll play that now for the jury.
Hey, what's going on? I thought you said you had somewhere to go when I dropped you off.
I do.
Well, what happened?
I was so there.
What happened?
Nothing, I was there for a minute, I visited with a friend and I came outside to go to the store. So it's Speedway because it's open,
Okay.
that's all.
So where do you stay?
I just told you I was going, I'm walking back there, I was gonna, can I go to the store just to milk, please? I don't know why you guys are stopping me and harassing me,
Someone called the cemetery.
I was fine, I understand, I already spoke with them, I already spoke with them. Then I was playing with some milk, please, I got my own money, and I need to go get some milk. What do you mean, then?
You said that.
I understand, I'm
Okay,
on my way
listen,
to the
Lisa,
store.
okay, listen. Someone called and said that you were getting your head on concrete and pulling your
Does
hair.
it look like I'm hurt, injured? Okay, so obviously that's a lie. I just want to go to the store and get some milk. I was literally on my way walking, baffling me. I'm just trying to eat my food and calm the fuck down and get over what I just been through.
Can I ask you, do you want to kill yourself, hurt yourself?
No,
Or hurt anybody else?
no,
Do you use any drugs?
no.
Sure.
Yes, I'm hysterical. I've been crying. Hate and sadness is a struggle on its own. It's something you need to stay away from. How do you get clear and clean from it? By not fucking putting more strain in a heartache and uneventuality fucking events on yourself. I'm asking you, I just want to go get milk for my fucking sandwiches. Okay.
All right. Where are you gonna go after?
Back to Hafer with my friend.
Okay, well, you're at Beaver, and that's why they called. So you're kicking and screaming and hitting doors and stuff.
When I was inside, and me and him got into an argument like 4 miles away. Everything I was going through, and now I'm banging to you, and I'm feeling me too. Leave me
All
alone.
right, well, go get your meal.
Oh.
Did that body on camera depict your final encounter with Alicia on the 15th of October 2023?
Yes,
Did you watch where she ended up walking after you disengaged your body on camera?
I can't remember.
And did you have any further contact with Alicia after the 15th of October 2023?
No.
So in the video, there's a portion of the video at the beginning that is silent. Did you hear that portion for both of the videos?
Oh, yes.
And can you help the jury understand why that portion is silent and the audio kicks in after 30 seconds?
So our body cameras, they're always recording, even when they're not active. So when I activate it, it still captures the last 30 seconds, but there's just no sound. So the sound starts when I activate it, but it's still recording for the last 30 seconds.
And for your activation, it would be when you push the button.
Yep, push it twice.
And then that would be when the audio starts, so that tells you when you've engaged the body cam.
Yes.
Very good. I have nothing further here.
Ross,
Yes, all right, thank you. Good afternoon, officer.
Okay.
So you've been with the Lansing Police Department for 3.5 years, is that correct?
Yes,
And you were, I assume you went to the police academy as well?
yes,
And you were trained how to be an officer, is that correct?
yes,
And part of your duty is not only to investigate crimes, but to protect people's safety, is that correct?
yes,
And you mentioned on October 15th of 2023, you were working your night shift, is that correct?
yes.
Were you in a Boston unit or were you by yourself?
I was by myself.
Okay. And you get a dispatch call at around 4 in the morning, is that correct?
Yes,
And to go to Pattonville School, is that correct?
yes,
And you show up there, is that correct?
yes.
Before that, did you get a name or any other suspect information about what you were out there for?
There was no name.
Okay.
There is no way.
Name.
So you're not sure other than what you heard from dispatch why of what to be out there for, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then you get there and then Officer Robertson gets there separately, is that correct?
Yes,
And you have never met Miss Gallegos before that night, is that correct?
that's correct.
But she has, is that correct?
Yes.
And did you and her discuss any of those prior interactions at the call or before you left the scene that day?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. And it's clear that she was in an agitated or a difficult mental state from what's of you, is that correct?
Yes,
Or could you have offered her transportation to the hospital?
I could have, yes.
Do you know if Officer Robertson knew if she had been in the hospital or that day?
I don't recall.
And you didn't know, is that correct? And did it look like her behavior was under the influence of any controlled substance?
Yes,
Okay. And you dropped her off at Hafer, is that correct?
yes, the intersection of Michigan and Haver.
And then you go on to another call after that, is that correct?
Yes,
And then about a half hour later, the dispatch calls again, is that correct?
yes,
Is that your area of assignment, Pattonville, and then all the way up to the Speedway? Is that your area you patrol?
yes, I was working at north end of the city that night.
Okay. And then you go up to right over near Green Door in that area, is that correct?
Yes,
And you were by yourself, is that correct? In the car, you were in a solo unit, is that correct?
yes,
And another officer arrives in a pickup truck, is that correct?
yes.
Who was that officer?
Officer Jake Ellis.
Okay. You get there at that point in time, dispatch gave another call. Do you know who that person was at that time?
Due to where I dropped her off, and I assumed it was her.
Okay. And after you did that, did you look to see if she had other police contact besides the contact that you had at the first time, half hour earlier? At
No.
the second call. So you had no idea at that point if she had been in contact with other officers besides Officer Robertson that night, or Robertson, excuse me.
That's her.
And it's clear at that time as well, she was under the influence of narcotics, is that correct?
Yes.
And did you offer a ride or anything else that night?
No.
Okay. Could you have?
I could have.
Did you think about it, offering her an opportunity to go to the hospital or someplace to get her safety?
I mean, it was clear she didn't want to go with us.
Okay. Did you ask her to come with?
She said that we were harassing her, so I didn't think that she would want to go with me.
Got that. And so you did what you could to try to help her, is that what you're saying?
Yes,
And you said that after that contact was the last time you saw her, is that correct?
that's right.
And when you met with her in the first encounter, did she get out of the car willingly or or she willingly went with you, is that correct?
Yes,
Or she what?
Willingly went with you, is that correct?
that's right.
Did Officer Robertson go with you or did she go her separate ways?
I don't remember.
Okay. But there's nothing eventful in that car right there, is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah, I know additional questions.
Redirect.
Defense counsel used a phrase that I know the definition of, but the jury may not. He used the phrase Boston unit. Can you explain, this was in regard to how you arrived and who was with you? He asked whether you were in a Boston unit or if you were by yourself. Can you tell the jury what a Boston unit means?
So Boston unit is 2 police officers in a car that ride around together.
Okay, so 2 police officers as opposed to just 1 person in a car. That's why it's called a Boston unit.
That's right.
All right. And questions were posed as to whether you could have taken her to the, Alicia to the hospital. Do you remember those questions?
Yes,
How often as a police officer do you encounter people under the influence?
very often.
Is there anything in the Lansing Police Department policy that requires you to transport a person that you come in contact with that may be under the influence to the hospital?
Yes.
What is the policy?
I don't know the policy word for word, but if someone is threatening to harm themselves, harm someone else, or if they can't take care of themselves, then that's something we would take them to the hospital for.
And in the video of your second encounter, so that in exhibit number 5, we heard Officer Ellis ask whether she was thinking of harming herself. Do you remember hearing that in the video?
Yes,
And in regard to the answers that she gave to the questions that were posed, was there anything that required you under Lansing Police Department policy to transport her to the hospital against her will?
No.
Did she ever relay any information to you or to the other officers in your presence that she wanted to physically go to the hospital on her own accord?
No.
Did you see any injuries or anything to her or her face or her body at that time?
No.
And when she was leaving, what was your understanding of her desire to have police contact at that time? When she was walking away?
That she wanted to go to Speedway to get milk and we were harassing her, so didn't want anything to do with us.
Okay, very good. I have nothing further. Thank you.
Does the jury have any questions? Juror 8. Counsel? Did we hear her say someone was following her at the first stop?
Yes.
Did she disclose who?
My partner asked who, and she said she didn't know.
Did you follow up on that?
No.
Any additional questions from the jury? On behalf of the people,
No, thank you.
on behalf of defendant,
No, Your-
may this witness be released from subpoena.
Yes, Your Honor.
yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much for your time and testimony. Please do not discuss your testimony with any witness during the pendency of this trial. You are released from subpoena. Thank you.
May we approach her?
We're going to take our break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
All rise for the jury.
Thank you. We'll see you in about 15 minutes.
IT did come. I wrote on it, it's working, and then I'm like, wait, I'm gonna have to erase that, because it's gonna get. That's funny. You see how much it went?
We are back on the record. And we have a witness now ready. Is there anything else we need to address prior to entrance of the jurors? I believe they're all ready.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Defense is ready as well, Your Honor.
Jurors, please.
All rise for the jury.
Thank you. You may be seated. Counsel, next witness.
Thank you. We call Detective Megan Jordan to the stand.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand. The testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury.
Yes.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have a seat. Pull the chair right up to the microphone. Feel free to adjust it. When you are comfortable, please state and spell your name for the record.
Megan Jordan. Megan is Megan and Jordan is Jordan.
Thank you. Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you. Yeah, where are you currently employed?
I'm currently employed at the Ingham County Sheriff's Office.
What do you do at the Ingham County Sheriff's Office?
I am a detective there.
How long have you been with the Ingham County Sheriff's Office?
I've been with the Sheriff's Office for over 11 years.
And how long as a detective?
As a detective, 3 years.
What other positions did you hold with Ingham County Sheriff's Office before being a detective?
I was the school resource officer for Hope Public Schools. I worked Delhi Township, out county patrol, and in the jail.
What are your duties as a detective with the Ingham County Sheriff's Office?
Primarily, I'm assigned to work crimes against children, so most of my day is working with Child Protective Services, talking with children, talking with parents, interviewing witnesses, interviewing suspects, documenting all that in reports, taking photographs, collecting evidence, and writing reports.
Did you perform that same type of work as through your entire career as a detective, or did you do other investigations before?
I can do all investigations. I'm an arson investigator, so I do fire investigations, but primarily just crimes against children.
Were you working as a detective with the Ingham County Sheriff's Office back on October 16th of 2023?
Yes.
Were you assigned to work a death investigation of a person by the name of Alicia Gallegos?
Yes.
What was your role in this investigation as a detective?
I was the newest detective at the time, so my job was to assist with whatever needed, but primarily I helped keep a log of all the people that came to the crime scene, and I kept a log of who entered and who left the crime scene. I helped find Facebook profiles for Alicia Gallegos, and then I also gave the death notification to her mother that evening in Grand Rapids.
Now, were you one of the detectives that responded to the scene at Iosco Road in White Oak Township?
Yes,
And when you responded to the scene, were there other officers at the scene, or were you one of the first detectives there, or something different?
I was, so the patrol officers were already there and I was one of the first responding detectives there. I listened to, the radio, so when dispatch put out the call that there was a body found along the roadway, I packed up my stuff and went there.
So at the initial scene, we'll call that the Iosco Road scene, you indicated that you created a log
Yes,
of people that were present at that scene, is that correct?
yes,
Other than creating a log, did you physically collect any evidence from that scene?
no,
How long approximately did you stay at that initial scene?
I don't know how long I was there, but it was a long time, at least a couple hours.
Moving on to the next day, October 17th, 2023, the following day, did you continue to participate in this investigation?
Yes.
What, if anything, did you learn on that second day that helped guide your investigation on the 17th?
We had been informed that the Lansing Police Department had contact with Alicia that morning on October 15th, and they had last seen her going towards the Speedway on Michigan Avenue near Sparrow Hospital.
After finding out that information, how did you use that information in continuing your investigation?
I went to the Speedway on Michigan Avenue, and I talked to the staff inside the building. I told them I was a detective conducting an investigation, and asked if I could review their video surveillance.
And Speedway, was this located at 1923 East Michigan Avenue in the city of Lansing?
Yes,
Is that to the east or the west of Sparrow Hospital?
it's to the east.
Do you remember who specifically you made contact with at the Speedway?
I just know they were staff members. I don't recall their names.
And what happened once you got there and made contact? Did you let them know why you were there and what you needed?
I just told them I was conducting an investigation in the area and asked if I could review their video surveillance, and they said yes.
And where in their building is the video surveillance system located?
They keep their surveillance system in the storeroom, so where they keep all their extra snacks and drinks that they would put out in the store, they keep it back where the surveillance system is.
Now, at the scene, the initial scene on Iosco Road, did you have the opportunity to observe the body of Alicia?
Yes,
And at that point in time, did you have the opportunity to observe any clothing that she was wearing at that time?
yes,
Now, when you went to the Speedway, did you have an idea of what time frame you were looking at, or where to look exactly in the Speedway videos?
yes.
And how did you make that determination?
The Lansing Police Department advised, they last had contact with her just before 4:30 in the morning on October 15th, so I started right before 4:30 in the morning and went from there.
Were they sitting with you while you looked through the surveillance, or were you able to look through it yourself, or did they guide you through it?
Staff or?
Yes, the staff.
No, staff let us look through the surveillance because they had customers staying.
Because they would.
The staff were taking care of customers.
And what, if anything, did you see in the surveillance when you were looking through it?
We had previously known that Alicia was last seen wearing a dark colored sweatshirt, shorts, and sandals. So when we were looking through the surveillance video, I saw a female wearing a dark colored sweatshirt, shorts, and flip flops walk into the gas pumps area out front of the store.
Were you able to follow this female throughout the surveillance cameras throughout the store during her time there?
Yes, so when she first approached the Speedway, there was a male in the parking lot next to a light colored SUV. She ran up to the male, gave him a hug, and then she went inside the store for a few minutes. Then she came outside of the store. The male waited for her. So when she exited the store, she put her stuff into his vehicle, got into the passenger seat, and then they left going northbound from that speedway.
Have you had an opportunity to previously view what's marked as People's Proposed Exhibit number 15 that I have in my hand?
Yes,
And can you tell us what this item is and where it comes from?
this is a still shot from the speedway surveillance footage of Alicia in the parking lot with the man.
And in viewing this screenshot, does this fairly and accurately represent what you saw in that surveillance video on the 15th when you visited the speedway?
I visited the speedway on the 17th, but that reflects what I saw for October 15th, yes.
Sorry, apologies. At this time, I would move to admit People's Exhibit 15 in evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
Admitted.
I'm going to put it on a digital copy on the overhead here. Feel it may be easier to see. Tell us what we're seeing in this photo here that is listed as Exhibit 15 Speedway screenshot.
On the right-hand side, you see a pair of legs. That is Alicia wearing the dark sweatshirt shorts. It's hard to see, but she's hugging a male. And then the light-colored SUV is the vehicle that she gets into with him when they leave.
Okay, zooming in here. Are you able to see any clearer when I zoom in? Or is it the same? It's pretty dark. But when we speak of it, are the items that you just spoke of in the frame that we're seeing here right now, the SUV and the figures in the scene?
Yes.
Now, what did the female do after encountering the male in the parking lot?
After she went inside the speedway, got some stuff, she came back out, got into his vehicle, and then they left going northbound.
Do you know where in the vehicle she got into?
She got into the passenger seat, the front passenger seat.
Were you able to get an idea of who the person was that she encountered right outside of that SUV that we saw in exhibit number 15?
Yes, so when Alicia and the male in the vehicle left, we then went backwards in the camera footage to see if the male had gone into the store at all. We were able to get a view of him at the checkout counter. We took a still shot of that male and we sent it to the corrections staff at the jail to see if they could possibly identify him, and they informed us they thought it could be Jermaine Ware.
Was Jermaine Ware a person that you knew or had heard of at all, or was this a stranger to you?
To me, he was a stranger.
After receiving the information that this person in the surveillance video could be Jermaine Ware, did investigators look into that possibility and attempt contact with Mr. Ware, to your knowledge?
Yes, we ended up finding him and talking with him.
Were you part of that interview at all?
No.
Do you know, to your knowledge, whether your team learned any information from Mr. Ware to move the investigation forward at that point?
Yes, during the investigation, Mr. Ware stated he did leave with Alicia that night from the speedway. They hung out for a couple of hours, but then he ended up dropping her off near the CATA station around 6:45 in the morning on October 15th.
How did you use this new information in your investigation? What did you do next?
As a detective team, we divided the area of the CATA Center into different sections, and each detective was tasked with going around to various business in their section and trying to find any security camera footage of Alicia walking around the area near the CATA Center.
Where did you get assigned after dividing that up?
My area of responsibility was the Michigan Lottery Building over, South Washington Ave and Hillsdale Street.
In what street?
Hillsdale Street.
Have you had an opportunity to previously view what's been marked as People's Exhibit, People's Proposed Exhibit number 6?
Yes,
And is this an overhead view of the CADA station area and the roads in and around that area?
yes,
And does this fairly and accurately represent the roads and the overhead view?
yes.
Move to admit proposed exhibit 6 in evidence.
Any objection?
None, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Placing this on the overhead now, People's Exhibit number 6. And we see an overhead view of a lot of buildings, is that right?
Yes.
If you can, for the jury, point out where the CADA station is, and you can mark on the screen there with your finger.
That is the lottery building.
Oh, I see. The lottery building is down in the middle of the photograph at the bottom with the, it looks like blue, some sort of light blue items on the top roof. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And the CADA station, where is that on this map?
This is the gas station.
And so that'd be at the top middle white roof with green toward the bottom. Is that correct?
Yes.
So when you went to the lottery building, who, if anyone, did you make contact there to see about any surveillance that they may have had?
I ended up speaking with security staff at the Michigan Lottery Building.
Were you able to view any surveillance video at that time regarding the hours that you were interested?
Yes, the security staff of the Michigan Lottery Building operated the camera system while I viewed it.
Who was the security person that you spoke with at the lottery building?
Peter Scatia, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name.
Had you interacted with Peter Scatia prior to this date at all?
No.
And Peter Scatia, did he help guide you through the system? Was he doing it, or was he letting you do it?
He mostly manipulated the system, and I kind of talked him through what I was looking for.
And what, if anything, did you locate on the in the lottery surveillance video?
Peter informed me that the cameras on the Michigan Lottery Building were motion activated, and they covered the sidewalk of South Washington Ave and Hillsdale Street, and anything that would have come up was because someone was walking on the sidewalk. I saw sometimes that there were shadows from vehicles passing by. We started about 6:45 when Jermaine said that he had dropped Alicia off in that area, and went forward to about 7:30. About 7:11 a.m. I saw a vehicle shadow turn into an alleyway just to the north behind the lottery building. And it looked to me like a whiter colored SUV.
And I don't know if I had covered this, but what date is it that you're reporting to the lottery building? Is it on the 17th, or is it the next day on the 18th?
October 18th, I went to the lottery building.
Now, after seeing on the surveillance video the potential of a vehicle entering into the alleyway, can you show us on this map what alleyway you would have been seeing the person enter?
Yes, the vehicle went this way and then turned into the alleyway.
All right, so on this map, driving northbound west of the lottery building, is that correct?
Yes, northbound on Washington Ave.
And turning right into the alley that is directly north of the lottery building, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, were you aware of whether there were any surveillance cameras in and around the alleyway back here on the north side of the lottery building?
Peter said they did not have any cameras back there, but there was a company called DTV that had several security camera buildings on like state buildings like the Capitol and other buildings, and that they might have security cameras on there, but I would need to contact them.
After seeing a vehicle going on the surveillance going into that alleyway, what decision did you make about investigating that?
I informed the other detectives in the area that I had seen this vehicle go into the alleyway and gave a description of the SUV in case other officers had seen something similar and they could check what the SUV had done after he pulled into the alley, after they pulled into the alleyway.
Now, did you have the opportunity to go investigate that area, the alleyway, in and around that area on foot?
Yes, I was checking to see if there were any security cameras or if there was a business there or somebody I could talk to you about what was over in that area.
So what area were you able to walk on foot? Just put, if you could draw onto this map.
I walked this alleyway over here and then a little bit into here.
Okay, so when you say you walk the alleyway, it's the alley north of the lottery building, correct?
Yes,
And then it looks like you take a, so you're walking eastbound in that alley.
yes,
And then you take, which would be your left, you would go northbound between the two buildings on the block of the lottery building, is that correct?
yes,
And then it looks to be that you would then head westbound on, what road is this here? Is that Lenawee?
Lenawee, yes,
And then you come back through onto, it seems the grassy area there.
yes.
Okay. So in walking that area, what if anything did you see that piqued your interest?
I could see the building was abandoned, there weren't any businesses there. Along the alleyway, right behind the lottery building going north towards Lenawee, there was a small cutout of the wall that goes into this grassy area. Where I saw a bunch of like brush and greenery. There was also a very large wall that was painted blue and it had orange graffiti on it.
Okay, I want to show you what I have marked as people's proposed exhibits 7 through 13. Can you just take a look at these photos very quickly and let me know when you're finished? Thank you. Now, do you recognize those proposed exhibits as being photos of the area in which you walked on foot and described earlier in your testimony as being that abandoned building with the opening?
Yes,
And do they fairly and accurately represent what you saw and the potential evidence that was located?
yes,
Move to admit exhibits number 7 through 13, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
7 through 13 are admitted.
Placing on the overhead number 7. Tell the jury what we're seeing here, please.
this is the abandoned building just north of the lottery building, where there's a cement wall with a cutout in it that goes into the greenery brush area with a large blue wall with orange graffiti writing on it.
Moving on to exhibit number 8, what do we see here?
This is just going into that door frame area, into the grassy area.
Exhibit number 9.
I walked around this grassy area and found a bunch of trash, empty bottles and clothing.
Exhibit number 10, is this a closer view to the wall in that same general area as exhibit number 9?
Yes, as I was looking through this brush area, I found a pair of looked to be sandals that had brown bottoms on them. And when I took a closer look at the sandals, I could see that they had black straps across the top. And those were shoes similar to the shoes Alicia was last seen wearing.
exhibit number 11, is this a close-up view of what you were just speaking?
Yes, those are the brown bottom shoes with the black straps.
Now, I know what I'm looking at here, but I had to sit and look at it for a really long time, but could you circle on the screen where you're seeing the sandals with the black straps in exhibit number 11?
Yes. This is one shoe right there, and this is the other shoe right here.
All right, so generally in the middle of the photograph, toward the middle top is the top shoe, and the second shoe is down underneath some greenery on the bottom middle of the photograph. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what did you do? Did you leave the items here and continue looking?
Yes, I left everything where I found it.
All right.
I didn't touch it.
Moving on to exhibit number 12. What are we seeing here, if anything?
A brown stain on the cement wall.
Where, in relation to those sandals, if you remember, was that stain?
The shoes are just in the greenery right below it, just out a little bit, so it's fairly close in proximity.
Okay, and looking back on exhibit number 9, do you see are you able to see where that brown stain is on this photo?
Yes.
Can you circle that for the jury, please? All right, I see you're circling on the wall. There looks to be some sort of marking, and it looks to be directly above what some wire or something down on the cement. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And moving on to exhibit number 13. What are we seeing, if anything, here?
When I continued looking around the area, I found zip ties on the ground.
And can you show the jury where, if there are any zip ties in this photograph?
Yes.
I see that you circled at the bottom on the cement. There's 2 straight black items on the ground. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, once that you saw that there was potential evidence regarding your investigation, what steps did you take to ensure that those items were secured and collected for the investigation?
I contacted the sergeant involved, overseeing our detective unit, and let him know what I had found, and we collectively decided to call the Michigan State Police Crime Lab to come further and investigate the area.
All right. And the Michigan State Police Crime Lab, what services are they able to provide that the Sheriff's Department was not necessarily able to provide at that time?
The crime lab, they're able to collect evidence, take swabs of items, photograph a lot of different things with special cameras that we don't have.
And to your knowledge, did the crime lab report to the initial scene on Iosco Road as well?
They did, yes.
And how long did it take for the crime lab to come out to this scene here near the cabin?
I believe it was at least 2 hours.
Was it the same crew that had been out at the original scene, or were they different?
I don't recall.
Did you assist the crime lab people that came out from Michigan State Police? Did you assist in showing them the evidence that you had seen or found at the scene?
Yes, I showed them where the shoes were, the stain, and the zip ties.
And did you stay and watch those items be collected?
Yes.
I want to show you what I have marked as people's proposed exhibit number 14. Are you able to tell us what this is and what the label says on the outside?
A sealed paper bag with a pair of black women's sandals.
And is there an evidence number on the white tag?
Number 39.
Now I've placed a pair of scissors there in front of you. There's some gloves to your left if you want to put the gloves on. And then when you have a chance, if you can open that bag up and take a look inside. right, did you have a chance to take a look to see what was inside that bag?
Yes,
And, the item, what are the items inside without pulling them out?
the brown bottom sandals with the black straps.
And are those the same brown, bottom sandals with the black straps that you saw, around that abandoned building, that we had seen in exhibit number 7?
Yes,
Did they fairly and accurately, look like they did at the time that you saw them on scene? Move to admit, exhibit number 14 into evidence.
Any objection?
None, Your Honor.
Admitted.
Now, if you could pull those out for the jury so that they could see what it was that you saw and that was reflected by the lab. Could you stand up? Yes.
Can everyone on the jury see? All jurors are shaking their heads, yes. Counsel, did you need to come closer to see it, or are you?
I'm perfect.
I can see,
Okay.
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, you may be seated.
You can put those right back in the bag. Thank you very much. I have nothing further for this witness.
Okay, Ben. Good afternoon, Detective Jordan.
good afternoon.
So I understand you've been with the sheriff's office for about 11 years, is that correct?
Yes,
You said the last 3 years you were assigned to the detective unit, is that correct?
yes,
And your primary duty in that is crimes against children, is that correct?
yes,
And when this alleged incident occurred back in 23, you were the newest detective in the unit, is that correct?
correct,
And you were working on October 16th of that year, is that correct?
yes.
Okay. And you were the first person to hear the dispatch call, is that correct?
I was what, sorry?
Okay. And through your course of training before you came to detect, did you take any courses or college degrees to become certified to be a detective?
I obtained my bachelor's degree and then several trainings throughout my career before becoming a detective.
Okay. And at that time, how many murder investigations have you participated in?
This was my first one.
Okay. And so you got called out to the Stockbridge area on October 16th of 2023, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And when you arrived, law enforcement was already there, is that correct?
correct.
And it was taped off, is that correct?
I think we taped it off.
Okay. And did you make contact with any of the other witnesses present or just law enforcement that morning?
I only had contact with the law enforcement officers on scene.
Did you arrive in the morning or in the afternoon, if you remember the time?
I believe it was in the afternoon.
Okay. And did you go near where the body was found?
Yes,
Did you notice anything of any evidentiary value?
I did not notice anything. No.
Did you find any debris, tire marks, or footprints or anything like that?
There were tire marks and footprints, yes.
Do you know if you pointed that out to other officers?
I believe it was already pointed out before I noticed it.
Okay, so someone had already been working on it?
Yes,
Do you know if Detective Kramer was there before you or after?
I don't recall.
Okay. How many other detectives arrived at the scene besides you, obviously Detective Kramer?
At least 3 others.
Okay. Do you remember who they were?
Detective Matusco, Detective Sergeant Delaney. And other detectives came later, Detective Olson.
Okay. Do you know if other county sheriff deputies arrived as well?
There were multiple, yes.
Okay. Do you know if Officer Panis was there or Panos was there?
Deputy Panos was not there, no.
Okay. How long did you stay at the crime scene?
It was a long time, a
Okay.
couple of hours, I don't know how long.
Okay. Was Deputy Jackson there when you got there?
Deputy Jackson, Sergeant Jackson, I'm not sure which one he was there, but yes.
Okay.
Say that again.
It was Deputy or Sergeant Jackson, I'm not sure which title he had at that time.
Okay. And at that time, did you become aware of who the person was, or did you do any investigation to determine who the person that was lying in the woods was?
Yes, she was wearing a hospital wristband that had the name Alicia Gallegos on it. And I searched Facebook for Alicia Gallegos for any Facebook profiles and was able to view multiple Facebook profiles that had pictures of Alicia Gallegos that matched the body that we found on the side of the road.
Okay. And then from there, at some point in your investigation, you went to the Speedway, is that correct?
That was the following day, yes.
And it's the 17th, is that correct?
Correct,
And you watched some video, is that correct?
yes,
And at some point you were able to learn from speaking to other law enforcement personnel that the male subject was most likely Jermaine Ware, is that correct?
yes.
Did you search his Facebook page?
Yes, I did find a Facebook for Jermaine Ware, yes.
And you said before that day you've never met Mr. Ware, is that correct?
No,
And before that day you have never seen Miss Gallegos, is that correct?
I've never seen her before that day, no.
Okay. And you know, from watching the video of the direction the car took off from the Speedway, do you know if it went west or if it went east or north or south?
It went north.
Okay. And you never personally interviewed or met with Mr. Ware, is that correct?
I did not know.
Okay. You only learned of that so you can do further investigation, is that correct?
Yes,
And at some point you said you went to downtown Lansing, is that correct?
yes,
Was that on October 17th or a different day?
October 18th.
Okay, so the next day, okay. And you said you went to the Michigan Lottery Department, is that correct?
Yes,
And you came in contact with Pete Scatia, is that correct?
yes,
Had you met with Pete, had you met Pete before that day in other capacities?
no,
Okay. Did he remember you at all?
no,
Okay. And do you know if there are any cameras on the north side of that building?
on the back side of the, which would be the back side of the building, the north side of the building, no,
And the rest of the cameras there were motion activated, is that correct?
yes,
Okay. And there's about a 30-second lag time between the actual time and the camera time, is that correct?
I don't recall,
Okay. But there's a lag time, is that correct?
I don't recall.
Okay. And then at some point in time, you walked the area and found sandals and stains, is that correct?
Yes,
And you're not certain who those sandals are. They could have been anybody's, is that correct?
correct,
And did you go to the Department of Transportation to look for video?
I did not know,
Okay, do you know if anybody else did?
yes,
Okay. We didn't personally know anything about that, is that correct?
You do personally?
Know anything about the evidence found but at the Department of Transportation building?
I did not know about it at that time, no,
Did you go to the Michigan Retailer Association?
yes,
Did they have cameras there?
they did, yes.
Did you find anything of any value from those cameras?
Yes, the same are a white SUV matching the SUV I had seen into the alleyway that was later seen by another detective viewing cameras from the CATA station, had come southbound on South Washington Ave and then turned onto St. Joseph Avenue
Okay.
at a high rate of speed.
Okay. And when you looked at the cameras for the Michigan Lottery, did they clearly show that car, or was it hard to make out what kind of car it was?
On the Michigan Lottery cameras, it was hard to make out what kind of car it was.
Okay. And the Michigan Sheriff's Office has a office down there, is that correct?
They do, yes.
Did you look at their cameras?
I know we went there, I don't remember what happened there.
Okay. And GM has a downtown plant, is that correct?
They do, yes.
Did you go to there as well?
I did, yes.
And you found nothing from their cameras?
It's hard to see the roadway from their camera, so it wasn't anything that we could readily identify.
Did you check any area hotels to see if anyone connected to this case was staying there?
We did check several hotels and motels and could not find anything.
Okay. And at some point on the 16th of October this year, you and Detective Matusco met with Miss Hidalgo, is that correct?
Yes,
That was in Grand Rapids, is that correct?
yes,
And at that time, you informed her that her daughter had passed away, is that correct?
yes.
And Did she also told you about a video call she got from her daughter on the 15th of October, is that correct?
Yes,
And did she provide you the phone number
Yes.
of that call?
yes.
Okay. Did you pass that on, information on to the rest of the members of your team?
Yes.
Did you try to track down who that person was?
I don't recall if I did or who did that.
Do you know who the person's name associated with that number is?
I don't recall, no.
Okay. You didn't personally contact them, is that correct?
I don't believe so, no.
And you did advise the rest of the detective team about that, is that correct?
Yes,
And you don't know if whether they reached out to them or not, is that correct?
I do not know, correct.
Okay. You said you had looked at Mr. Ware's Facebook page, is that correct?
Yes,
Do you know if he was friends with Alicia Galagos on Facebook?
I don't recall.
Okay. You also looked at Alicia's Facebook page, is that correct?
She had several of them,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you know if any of her Facebook page had anyone connected to this case as a Facebook friend?
I don't recall.
Okay. Any additional questions?
Redirect?
Nothing, thank you.
Does the jury have any questions? Juror 13? Counsel, you may approach. Which exhibit number?
9.
I'm sorry?
9?
All right. Ma'am, exhibit 9 is now up. Do you recognize that?
Yes,
Okay. Can you describe and show on that exhibit the relative location of the sandals, zip ties, and stain?
yes. The zip ties were over in, this area. The shoes are right here, and then the stain is right there.
Okay, so counsel, do you want her to mark that in like maybe 1, 2, 3, and then we print it or not?
But we could probably just note for the record, the top, the left-hand
Top corner.
side of the exhibit number 9, under the green, the bright green vegetation were indicated the zip ties, immediately adjacent to the right above the wires, it appears, are where the sandals are, and then immediately above the sandals are the stain on the wall, for the record.
So from that, I mean, I don't know.
And then
Just a minute. I don't know how far apart that is in the picture. I can't tell. Are they like 6 inches apart approximately, or 12 or 14?
The zip ties, between the zip ties and the shoes, I would say it was at least 2 to 3 feet, and between the shoes and the stain, I would say would be like a foot or 2 foot.
Okay. And then that was the other question, approximately how close are they to one another? So, all right. Any follow-up on that?
I do have follow-up on this.
Okay.
So looking at exhibit number 9, zooming in on the corner, the top left corner of the photograph, we see some vegetation right here next to the wall. Is that correct?
Yes,
And that vegetation, is that then depicted here in exhibit number 13? Would that have been the corner of the wall right there?
yes.
Just a different angle?
Yes,
And then is exhibit number 13 where you see the zip ties on the ground?
yes.
That was my only follow-up.
Thank you.
Just briefly, ma'am.
Thank you. You may proceed.
That,
You said a few moments ago that you believe they were a couple feet apart, the shoes and the zip ties, is that correct?
Yes,
Did you measure that?
no,
So you're not certain, is that correct?
correct.
And you didn't measure how far the stain was from the sandals, is that correct?
No,
So it's just an approximation, it could be shorter or farther, is that fair?
yes.
There's no additional questions.
On behalf of the jury, any additional questions or follow-up? On behalf of the people,
no, thank you.
may this witness be released from subpoena.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much for your time and testimony. You are released from subpoena. Please do not discuss your testimony with any other witness during the pendency of this trial. Thank you. If you could just hand that back to the prosecutor on your way out. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so I believe that concludes today. Please do not discuss your testimony or the testimony you've heard today with anyone. Do not discuss the case. Take your extra jury stickers. No